Well, hello and welcome. You made it to week 2, day 8, and we are going to go through our writing video. And just like we did on day 1, you want to continue to write and organize your stories around your lessons learned. So now what you should be doing is talking about the principles, right? Talking about the principles that that are important. So start thinking about now about the principles that are important. And what you want to do is start explaining those principles based on the stories that you've told and the lessons that you've learned. Now, when possible, you want to write out these things to your blog, as we have been talking about. Share them. Find out which ones really help people to learn something and really help people to process them in their lives. And what you should be doing now, as you start thinking about principles, the principles are going to start to show you some basic themes, right? When you start thinking about what people are actually going to learn, what people are actually going to find out, well, some themes are going to start to come out. They're going to start to be some common things that all the principles are going to start to kind of line up around certain things, and you want to start thinking about those basic themes. And so organize the principles that you're learning, right? The lessons learned now. So now you've already got the stories organized in terms of how they help people. But now what you're going to do is you're going to start organizing the principles connected to those stories around themes. So start thinking about, well, what do these 3 principles mean in terms of a theme? And just start to begin to organize some basic themes that really really make sense out of the principles that the people are going to be learning. Of course, you are in business, so you want to think about the lessons that your customer could benefit from and include some stories to help them. Now, this is going to be a little different. You want to start thinking about maybe even looking outside of your personal experience. Start thinking about some stories that you have read and stories that you have seen and stories that have been in the news. Start thinking about things that would really help them around the principles that you are going to be writing about. And now your book is going to start to take shape. It's going to start to take shape into something that's really going to help people. So you've got your stories. You're now going to start explaining the principles and what they mean to people. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in day 9.